Hey, big dog. All right, so I got a little bit of time to kill because I got peanuts and I cannot play video games and eat peanuts at the same time because peanuts take effort. So I thought I'd just go ahead and turn on the stream and we can talk a little football. But honestly, nothing happened today. There were two signings today. Sheldon Rankins went to the Jets, and Deshaun Jackson went to the Rams. Other than that, today literally nothing happened in the NFL. Every player that I have listed on the list in the middle of the screen, which you guys should be able to see right over there, still available. So I did add some graphics to the screen. I don't know if they work yet, but they're supposed to. These goals should update automatically whenever we get a donation or a subscriber or a member, but I'm not sure. But yeah, at this point there's a good chance that the moves are going to come in so slowly that there will not be all that much to discuss. Guys like Dunlap could not be signed for months, for all we know, I think. It's possible. I mean, remember, Clowney didn't sign until right before the season started last year. But yeah, I thought I'd just go ahead and turn the camera on and stream for a little while. Aldon Smith, Brent. 100% Aldon Smith. I think Aldon Smith still has some real gas left in the tank. Kerrigan, I'm not so sure. Honestly, I might rather do Justin Houston than Ryan Kerrigan. Clowney is not on the screen. He is available, but he's not somebody I would put at the top of my list. In order for me to be interested in Clowney, quite a few other players would have to be off the board. I truly believe Clowney's probably toast in this league. He can't stay healthy, and he's, not that great, and he's a flawed player even when he is healthy. He's a good player when he's healthy, but I don't think he's good enough to justify the extreme risk anymore. I said this before, I'll say it again. He didn't do anything last year. I'm doing good, Daniel. I'm doing good. Yeah, at this point, don't be surprised if some of these players just stay in free agency for months. Like at this point. Yeah, I haven't been watching any of the March Madness yet, but I've heard some upsets have happened, which is not surprising. I heard Texas lost as a 3 seed. No, Alden Smith did not get off a rookie contract. He got off a very small contract, but it was not a rookie contract, no. Enrique, it's a mechanical keyboard. I'm not too excited about Ryan Kerrigan, honestly, but he's worth considering. But yeah, basically, from now on, I'm going to try to do these like monthly goals for donations and subs and members and see if maybe that helps build some channel momentum. By the way, I know the green screen effect is imperfect, but that's because I'm experimenting with some flawed technology. So I know the green screen effect is not great, but we're experimenting. Hi, Nate Joe. 8822 bugs. Basically, we are in the process of restructuring players to fit these guys in on our salary cap. So we can still sign new players if we need to. We can sign a bunch of them. The only question is, what do we have to do to fit them in? And there are things you can do, but they aren't free. I think we are currently about 9 to 10 million over the cap right now. So some restructuring already happened. Hey, Claudio. Hey, Costa. Melvin Ingram, isn't he like 32 years old? No, Brent, it's a mechanical keyboard. These things are phenomenal. And also the keyboard's right next to my microphone, so you know. Nothing today, JS. Nothing today. Well, I don't know what kind of money Kevin King is going to be looking for. I don't know how good Kevin King is. I know he's got the right body type. Claudio, yeah, we can, absolutely. Yeah, we can re-sign Dunlap, no problem. It will require us to do stuff, but those are the things that you need to do if you're trying to win a Super Bowl. No, I just want to bring back Geno at backup quarterback. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, don't be surprised if we go weeks or even months without anything happening. The free agency burst is over. We may sign Dunlap, but it might not be for weeks or months. JS, I would rather have Dunlap. Yeah, we will, big dog. Nate Joe, it doesn't really matter who the backup quarterback is. Just go get, I don't know, Nate Peterman. I think we will have some fans, Claudio. I think I don't know where it ranks, but it would be fine. Yeah, David, I don't really want Sherman back. I acknowledge that he's a possibility, and I want to, and I don't want to dismiss it, but I don't really want it. Yeah, I'm not super into the idea of us needing a number 3 receiver. I think this offense is going to be a little different. Geno Atkins is cut, so we don't have to trade for him. And I don't know, man. Geno was useless last year. I don't know if I can. Oh, JS, the new Persona game is a sequel to Persona 5. It's called Persona 5 Strikers. It takes place a few months after Persona 5 ends. It's an action game. It's like a Dynasty Warriors game. It kind of plays like a... it plays very differently from any other Persona game. It's an action game. It's very good. But yeah, it just came out on PC, PS4, and Switch. I don't want... There's no point in getting Mariota. If Wilson gets hurt, it doesn't matter. We're screwed. Do you have a favorite Seahawks game of all time? I don't know. I mean, how can it not be the Super Bowl, right? What do you think of Marquise Blair's role on the team? I don't know, man. That's tough. I feel like we kind of just wasted a pick because I think he can be a good player, but we're never really going to find out. My favorite Final Fantasy game is probably 7. But Tactics is very close. Well, yeah, you might as well sign somebody like Flacco as your backup quarterback. If Wilson gets hurt, we're kind of screwed no matter what. I don't know if I think Casey Hayward would be better than Shaq. What I will say is that a lot of cornerback play in the NFL is contextual. I've been to games, but it's been a while. Yeah, Aldon Smith could be good, but I mean, Dunlap strikes me as a very safe option, man. Like, supposedly he's not getting good offers. So it seems to me that we should be able to just bring him back and call it good. But yeah, so for anybody who joined late, only 2 things happened today. Sheldon Rankins signed with the Jets and Deshaun Jackson signed with the Rams. That's really it. Well, yeah, he could, E-Man, but I don't need him to. We have a lot of okay guys on this defense. We need to get somebody who's good enough to enable all of them to be better than that. No. I don't want Xavier Rhodes because he already signed with the Colts. And I don't want AJ Boye because he's old and sucks. Oh. I don't think we need more than Dunlap. I mean, the pass rush after Dunlap got here last year was pretty good. But how can Taylor and Robinson and Green not level up? Taylor didn't play last year. Of course he's going to level up. Robinson was a rookie last year. How is he not going to level up? And Rasheem Green missed half the season last year. Like, these guys are going to... dumb. Wait, so Deshaun Watson's getting arrested? Yeah, Adoree Jackson is probably signing with the Giants. It's not guaranteed yet, though. Oh, okay. Well, Brent, the reason why we lost in the playoffs last year was not the defense. I'm not saying the defense played perfect, but they weren't the reason we lost that game. We lost because of the offense. So I know Akers had a pretty good game on us, but that wasn't the thing that beat us. I think Schefter took the day off. He hasn't tweeted in over 24 hours. Josh Reynolds, he's on the list. No. Emmanuel, the fact that he's still on the market tells me you could probably get him for like, I don't know, $7 million a year. Why do we need picks, guys? What makes you guys convinced we need picks? I understand you might want picks, but why do we need picks, especially in a draft this random? Well, there are no top tier cornerbacks we can get. Well, it's not even the pick six, Brent. It's an offense that can't move the ball. Like the pick six is bad, but the inability to move the ball, even after Aaron Donald left the game. Yes, Bugs, he is. You think Deshaun Jackson doing anything with the Rams? I'm sure he'll have a role. Yeah, guys, I don't think we're making any more big moves. I feel like, and honestly, I'm okay with this. Just get Dunlap, draft what you can, and stand pat. pretty low, Miguel. Okay, I mean, I understand that, Nathaniel, but I think it's very clear that Snyder's actions have indicated that he doesn't value draft picks that much this year. If he valued draft picks, he wouldn't have traded all of them. So he must be thinking the same thing that I'm kind of thinking, that is, this draft is going to be kind of stupid. Do we need any more O-line pieces? I'm still open to the possibility of bringing in Blythe as a center, but that's about it. Yeah, Brandon. I want to trade Lockett, but I have a feeling the team won't do it. I want to trade Lockett, though. Let me be very clear. Yeah, don't worry too much about Deshaun, guys. Yeah, William, he is. Broncos seem to be doing okay. I would do Lockett for a second or maybe a high third, and that's probably pretty good. Top 5 receivers in NFL right now. I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, honestly. Hopkins. I think you could get maybe a late second for Lockett. Second, late second, or high third. Yeah, Max, I think they are concerned about his off-the-field crap. Anyway, top 5 receivers would be Julio, Hopkins, Adams, Metcalf, and then I don't know. Hey, NFL fan, okay. I'm pretty sure NFL fan is trolling, but if anybody wants to confirm what he just said in chat, please do so. I'm pretty sure he's messing around. Oh yeah, Tyreek Hill and Diggs are up there actually. Maybe above Hopkins, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, honestly, I think we could just sign Dunlap and call it good. Per Brad Jen. Who is Brad Jen? Yeah, that's not a real Twitter account. Yeah, there's a price where I would be okay with Clowney, Brent, but he's down the list. Especially because he can't stay healthy. No, Nathaniel, I think both. I don't think you can say just one. What price would that be? I don't know, like 1 year, 4 million, all incentives. Clowney's the kind of player who should get paid by the week. He should sign a new contract every week to keep him motivated. How much do you think AB will sign for? I have no idea. That is a huge mystery to me. Miguel, we already have. I'm almost positive. We already have. Yeah, nothing today. Yeah. Definitely give Swain some room to prove himself. I'm down with that too. No, William, you can't. YouTube doesn't allow it. YouTube forbids it. It is forbidden. GTFO. We didn't do anything today in power. Very little happened. Does that mean Carol has to go? I mean, I've wanted Carol to go for 2 years now, but it's obviously not happening, so no, we're not going to trade Bobby. I'd like to, kind of, but we're not going to. Why do we have so many trolls in here right now? Jesus. Nate Joe, behave. I feel like this is going to be Bobby's last year in Seattle, which is fine. But I don't feel like he's as good as people think. Hey, Green Earth. I'm just doing a short little stream here to kill some time because I'm eating peanuts and can't play a video game while I'm eating peanuts. Nate Joe, I'm looking at his Twitter right now. There's nothing there. He hasn't tweeted in 2 hours. Just stop. Can you at least lie about something that's hard to verify? No, Productions, I don't. I actually don't really want a cornerback all that much. Hey, I put together a friggin' TV cabinet today. I don't want to hear it. I don't know. I'm not big on the Ursua thing. I like Aaron Fuller a lot more. Hey, Ghost. How do you feel about Antonio Brown? I would probably do it, but I feel like this team won't. No, Max. I don't think he does have a ton of power. I think he has some. But I don't think he has a ton. No. Nope. Should have to hold it. Alright. Alright. So. Okay, why do people keep coming, like... Wait, Samvith. Are you joining the troll party? Because you're better than that. I just searched the internet. I see nothing about Josh Reynolds signing. Y'all are having way too much fun tonight. I don't know anything about Darvin Kids Z. Oh, no, it was a question. Okay. Yeah. I would do it, probably, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. No. Well, yeah, Dion. Most free agents are 30 plus. You have to be in the League of Wild to be a free agent. You're probably right, Ghost, but it's worth pondering as fans, I think. Okay. Any more fake news gets timed out. Justin Houston is probably going to be really cheap. Yeah, there's no indication that we're interested in um in Josh Reynolds. It's purely on our side. Okay, so we've been streaming for about 45 minutes here. We have 63 people in the stream right now. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's out tonight watching. It's appreciated. Please like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want daily Seahawks content. Click the join button down below to become a member to gain access to perks. And donations via Super Chat or PayPal are always appreciated. Well, yeah, we have young defensive ends, but I don't think we have a killer. We need one killer. We need at least one guy who can draw double teams and make everyone else look better. That's what we didn't have last year, and that's why things sucked as much as they did. No, because there's no point to doing anything. Because now it's just the waiting game of getting these players to accept a smaller salary. I like Witherspoon, yeah. I think he probably will be pretty good for us. It's fine, Nate Joe. It's just people don't appreciate that shit right now, man. All right. Picked up a sub. A rabbit. It's pretty easily going to be Dunbar and Blythe, I think. I will grant you that Dunbar's interesting. Maybe Clowney, because he's going to be cheap, is interesting, but eh. Witherspoon is exactly the kind of body type that Carroll likes in a defensive cornerback in his defense. I will say that. Yeah, I know, Glory. He's very inconsistent. Yeah, Max. I mean, Clowney's just the kind of player who should only get paid by the week. He should sign a new contract every week. Don't know. Okay. Okay, Okay, we had a little bit of a glitch. Let me adjust. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Nicholas, I'm up for it. Yeah, I'm optimistic about Witherspoon, honestly. It's fine, Iden. It's not that big of a deal. But people are not in the mood to be fed fake news right now. Last game I went to was the NFC Championship game against the Packers. Ghost, I really like the offseason we've had so far. I'm not upset about any of the moves that we've made. I think it's been really good. Yeah. At this point, honestly, if we got Dunlap for reasonable money, this would be. I mean, I don't want to call it a perfect offseason because we didn't turn ourselves into a sudden massive contender, but I would be pretty happy calling it a very successful offseason that I would have very little bad to say about. Okay. But right now, we need a little bit more work. Yeah. I just cannot imagine this team having the success that we want them to have if they don't do something to address the pass rush. It's going to be kind of like last year to start the season when we had so much good stuff going on, but we couldn't hold leads, and the games at the end just kind of came down to heads or tails. Yeah, Brent, I'm going to be live streaming the first Mariners game. I know that. Our cap looks amazing in 2022, Rabbit. We actually have like 90 million in cap space next year as of right now. Okay, guys, I'm going to stream for another 10 minutes. Then I'm going to hop off and do some stuff offline. And later tonight, I should come back and be on Killing Floor with snacks. Seahawks analysis, either way. I'm fine with Swain. I'm fine with Reynolds. I'm fine with AB. I think whatever it is, it can be worked with. Yeah. Yeah. Max, maybe less than that. Like, Clowney doesn't deserve anything. I'm sorry, but he doesn't. Right, yeah, Green Earth, exactly. That's kind of what I'm getting at too. It's like we just couldn't hold these leads. And we just kind of depended on a lot of luck to avoid it actually like hurting us. And we skated by for a long time, man. kind of amazing. I think Dunlap was expecting to get big money in this offseason, but it's just not happening. So I think we'll get him back pretty reasonably. Okay, we got 65. We got about 70 people in the stream right now. So I'm going to stream for about another 7 minutes and then I'm going to go. But I will be back later tonight for Killing Floor. And anyone who happens to still be around can come watch. I mean, one thing is, yeah, that Cardinals game fell apart because we had no pass rush, but we had no business beating the Vikings, and we did. So, you know, what goes around comes around sometimes, and I can understand that. Brendon, Mikel, I've heard of it. I've considered it. I've never seriously considered it because I know it's not like other Dragon Quest games. Let me tell you, if this team doesn't understand how important it is to get another pass rusher in here, then they're stupid. Because we have very compelling evidence in recent memory that this team wasn't able to reach their full potential because they didn't have a pass rush. So unless this is Groundhog's Day, this team should understand this stuff. Benson Mayowa could be good this year, but he's not really a number one pass rusher either. He's not the guy who comes in and makes everyone else bigger. That's what we need right now. We have a lot of Benson Mayowas on the team already. I don't think we need another one. Yeah, I know you're right, Daniel, but the thought does occur to me that if we don't, then holy hell, is this just Groundhog's Day? I mean, it was pretty damn stupid for us to go into the season last year with no pass rush and just deciding, we'll figure it out later. I mean, we went through freaking 6, 7 games with no pass rush because we didn't address it in the offseason at all, and that is a reflection on the GM. But I'm inclined to agree, yeah. In fact, I said at the start of the stream that in all likelihood, we are not going to see very many signings for a while. Isaiah Wilson has issues he needs to work on. I don't. I'll pass on that. Not really, Sioux Productions. Yeah, I agree, Nicholas. There's no sense in getting upset about something happening until it actually happens. I'm right there with you on that count. Um, Not any more or less than any other player, Noah. I don't know if Daryl Taylor is going to be the starter this year, but I think he'll be a contributor, and that's more important. I do a little Mariners coverage, Lance. I'm going to do some this year. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I'll be live streaming the first game, I know that, but beyond that, I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure Isaiah Wilson basically said, I don't want to get help right now. I just want to be an idiot for a while. And that being the case, what else can you do? So, yeah, forget about Isaiah Wilson for a little bit. Let me check the audio here. Excited. I'm ready to go. I'll be live streaming the first game, I know that, but beyond that, I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure Isaiah Wilson basically said, I don't want to get help. Okay, it sounds pretty good. Be an idiot for a while. And that means okay, so the setup's pretty good. Video doesn't look great, but that's because I'm using experimental green screen technology. No, T-Man, I kind of don't remember that. When we drafted Malik McDowell, I remember looking him up a little bit and watching some highlights and being like, okay, I can kind of see how this guy fits in with the defense. I can see this making sense. And, well, we'll never know if I was right or wrong. Yeah, I'm surprised, Brandon. I think the real issue there is that 4-3 outside linebackers who can't rush the passer are just not valued anymore, and I think KJ doesn't want to accept that. But it's the truth. So I'm interested to see what ends up happening, because I truly don't think anybody's going to offer him real money. All right, guys, that was an hour. You guys got to watch me eat peanuts. We talked about Seahawks stuff. And yeah, that's really going to go ahead and just do it for now. I'm going to be streaming later tonight. I'm probably going to jump on Killing Floor or something. But keep an eye out for that if you're up later tonight. And going forward, we should continue to have good stuff to do. So see you guys later tonight. Peace out. Go Hawks. And yep, that's all there is to it.